Hello everyone. We're just about to have an interview now with the wonderful Charmaine Doolan, aka Dizzy Doolan, who is a new and emerging First Nation writer who has been working for, I think, at least 2 years on a piece called Fearless. And we're about to go into a creative production of the work. And today we're in interview with Dizzy Doolan herself and the director of the creative development, Drandic.
Okay, so basically I'm writing about, it's a family story, the fearlessness in my family that got passed down to myself from my grandfather to my aunties and uncles and then on to me. So it's a story which is very close to my heart. And it's about really basically honouring the family legacy of being fearless and what fearless actually means and all the different ways that you could describe being fearless. I suppose some people have a perception of fearless that you have to be not frightened to do something or not scared to do something. And I suppose it's challenging those different perceptions and talking about how there's many ways of defining the word fearless. And so it's a very old story that my grandmother used to tell us grandchildren. Throughout my growing up, my grandfather was a bit of a hero. A family hero for the things that he conquered, and I guess it's basically it's deeply close to my heart, which I've mentioned, and I just really want to be able to tell the story which has been needed to be told for quite some time now, and I think this is the best opportunity for me to be able to do that.
Hello, my name's Drandic. I'm fortunate enough to be asked to direct the upcoming creative development of Fearless by Charmaine Doolan. Look, there's so many exciting things about working on a new work, particularly this one. Some of the things that I get really excited about whenever I work with a new playwright, and Charmaine is an emerging playwright at the moment, is working with artists that have a really strong sense of who they are and the story that they want to tell, and getting a real sense of the kind of fire that drives these artists. It's just super exciting to be part of that world and part of the early stages of these creative developments. Fearless is kind of how we approach these workshops, I suppose, as well. So, I think we all venture into the unknown whenever we go into a workshop. It's never one size fits all for these kinds of things. I think you work with a different group of people each time you step into a creative development, and each creative development has its challenges. And I'm really looking forward to being in the room with some really fantastic artists, some local artists from up here in Cairns, Tate Twist, Mark Shepherd. Also will be joined by Yvette Walker as the assistant director, and Kim Bowers, who's a really wonderful sound designer and composer and artist in her own right that I'm really looking forward to working with. Of course, there's Tibian Wyles as well, and just the beautiful Roxanne McDonald. And if you haven't seen Roxanne McDonald perform, you better get along to the showing at the end of the week on the 4th of September at 6:30 p.m. at Bullumbajar. These actors are just extraordinary to watch, and the story that Charmaine is working on is just going to, it's really going to kind of pack a punch, and it's one of these stories that needs to be told and needs to be told now.
to the past, I had so many laughs. It would sit down and listen to the stories from my grandmas. But growing up, life was kinda tough. But I always had a family who showed me love. Back in the day, we didn't have much stuff, but we always had fun, even without the bucks. Cause the best things in life are always free. Sick of stressing where I'm gonna get the money. You know what's kinda funny, thinking about the past, how quick the time has gone so fast. Back in the day is always in my heart. Got memories for life right back from the start.
Back in the day, back in the day, back in the day, it was great. So many good memories. Ooh, yeah. Back in the day, only seems like yesterday. So much time has passed. Back in the day, back in the day, all the memories are coming back to me. Now I can clearly see what it has done to me. We're from the TSV up in the QLD, and we're proud to be black. Back in the day, 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 back in the day.